Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another beautiful morning here with the breaking Bitcoin market update. Hopefully everybody is doing absolutely fantastic today. Today is Thursday, June 1st, 2023. And as always, we are out to conquer the cryptocurrency markets. We are out to make some profits today. We are out to do some good trades. So a big announcement. So I have been asked, due to the recent change of everything that's been going on, all the changes in the cryptocurrency markets that we've seen, as a trader, what exchange am I recommending or am I switching to do the majority of my trading, to do my daily work, to extract profits from the cryptocurrency markets? What exchange, now that Bybit has essentially removed the ability for most Americans to transact on that platform, what is the option? What is the option? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have traded on many an exchange. I have been contemplating which exchange to focus on very carefully, because it's an important decision. What exchange can you form a relationship with? What exchange can you trust their proof of reserves? What exchange can you trust their processes? What exchange has the liquidity that you need? What exchange has the services and features that you need? What exchange doesn't scam wick stop loss on your stop losses, all right? All of these things are very important. So over the last month, ever since the decision from Bybit to essentially expel all American traders from their platform, I have been searching, I have been looking, and I have finally settled on a platform that not only I enjoy, that I am personally trading on, but that I am going to offer you guys a great opportunity for, because many watch me trading, many join the group, many master cryptocurrency trading with us in Cracking Cryptocurrency, but I've never opened it up for the public to copy trade. And now for the first time, you all have the ability to copy my trades. And it's not eToro, it's not any of these other platforms. The exchange is Fairdesk. The link is down in the description, and this is a pretty unique opportunity that I found in exchanges. So anybody who signs up to Fairdesk right now with my link down in the description is not only going to get the ability to earn up to $100,000 sign-on bonus, not only are they going to be able to copy my trades for free, they're also going to get, just with my link, the ability to immediately get VIP level 1 on their trading account. So this means very low fees. So if you have a strategy where you've been market entering and or market exiting, and you found that that's been cutting into your P&L, you don't have to worry about that anymore, because you've got VIP level 1 signing up with my link. These individuals, Fairdesk has a USA and Canadian MSB license, so you can trade on there as an American. They do not require KYC, so you can trade there without KYC if you want. However, you can KYC if you are an American or Canadian, which is fantastic. It was so rarely do I get to KYC on an exchange, right? With such applause. They've got leverage up to 125x and some of the lowest fees in the industry. So you guys can sign up with the link down in the description. It's the first link in the description. You guys can copy my trades. I am on there as a copy trader, Cracking Crypto. Just search for Cracking Crypto in the copy traders, and you'll be able to sign up and copy my trades for free. So let's conquer the markets. Let's make some money. We're going to be live trading. Due to this, we are going to be making some changes to the stream. So if you guys will recall, years and years ago, when we first started doing this whole shindig of conquering the markets, I would stream for a very long time, and I would do a lot of live trading. We are going to go back to that format. So I know there's a lot of competition in the mornings with cryptocurrency streaming, with trading streaming, with market streaming. So I am counting on you guys to help us pump these numbers up. Share this video link around, smash the like button, get us up there in the rankings so that we can be back here every single day live streaming for pretty much the entire morning, from market open till around the noon hour. Well, I'll break for lunch, and then I'll go kind of handle some of my other responsibilities with my private group and with all of the other things that I have going on. But we're going to be here every single morning, live trading, conquering the markets. You guys are going to see my wins, see my losses, all of my P&L, all of that. So it's going to be fantastic. I'm looking forward to this amazing period of growth, cooperation. This is going to be a great opportunity for me to work with a lot more people, meet a lot more people, and get back to what I really enjoy and love doing, which is just trading all the time. And there's no better time. There's no better time. We've got the next 2 years to conquer the markets. The Fairdesk app is decent, Jordan Stott. So I see you guys in the chat. Let's get right to this. We're going to go over to the markets. Again, since we're going to be streaming and doing live trading, there's going to be less me just narrating at you, right? Talking about all the markets, the analysis. We're going to be looking for trades. We're going to be listening to some good music, and we're going to be trying to spot opportunities in this wonderful market. Again, thank you to Fairdesk for offering this amazing opportunity for all of my subscribers and those who sign up with my link. This is not a normal opportunity. If you sign up with Fairdesk, you don't normally get VIP 1. You don't normally get that awesome sign-on bonus. So again, link in the description, and let's get to the markets. All right. We're going to do this one. Okay, awesome. So let's, we're going to get the music going, and we're going to start looking for trades. All right. And as always, guys, music's a little, you guys let me know if it's too loud, too soft. I am going to attempt to monitor the best that I can right now. You guys let me know. Loud, too soft. I am going to monitor the best that I can right now. That's the button that I want. Sorry about that, guys. All right, sip of the coffee. So what do we got this morning, right? Excellent. Thank you so much, Jordan. I appreciate that, my brother. You're gonna like it, man. I've loved trading on Fairdesk. It's simple, it's clean. You said ICP, right? And I understand now, looking at that you're saying internet computer token, right? The internet computer token. But when I first looked at that, I thought that you were saying ICT. Can we see the Intercontinental Trader and see if his trades are ever worth trading into? Well, I mean, based on his many legions of disgruntled fans, I would say probably not. Although, again, ICT is kind of a monolith in the space, or was, right? Ever since, there's been a couple campaigns to kind of discredit him. But let's start with Bitcoin, and then we'll identify if there's any other opportunities elsewhere. If you guys give me 1 second, I want to make sure I get logged in here. Okay. And we're going to get trading. Let me know how you guys are doing this fine morning. It is the 1st of June. We're past the May slump. Overall, I think things are going to be looking good in the markets. Again, the general idea, the consensus that we're getting is that things are going to be relatively uneventful and boring for the summer, right? Obviously, it's not going to be boring to us here in the moment, but that we're not going to get, any crazy massive pushes to the upside or anything like that. Hey, Soparm. Okay, yep, cool. Let's turn that off. Excellent. All right, cool. And I think we'll just keep this right here. And let's make sure everything looks decent. Yeah, okay. All right, things are looking pretty decent. All right. All right, so we're going to be trading. All right, so this is the account that I've set up for streaming, all right? Because I'm all about the live trading. This is what we're going to be doing. We are going to be doing intraday trading. We're going to be trying to spot short-term opportunities. We are going to be working on executing our strategy. And we're going to be using a variety of different strategies, tools, techniques, levels of, forms of technical analysis. But ultimately, we are going to stick to our strategy. There are days when we're going to be, and we're going to try out different strategies. There are days when we're going to try out momentum strategies. There are days where we'll do intraday trading strategies. And I just think that's going to be very instructive for showing everybody the different ways that you can put together a strategy. But ultimately, what I want people to walk away from this with is that we are going to be trading a strategy. We're not going to be randomly trading. We are going to be doing our best to stick to a system and execute on that system as good as possible. There will be situations where opportunities will present themselves, where certain technical factors will be overwhelming, and we'll use that as an instructive opportunity to teach how a particular setup might look. But for the most part, we are going to stick to a strategy. We are starting out with $5,000, and we are going to attempt, the goal is to grow this over the course of this streaming extravaganza, right? This streaming experience. We are going to attempt to grow this 5,000 to 50,000. So I do see, it does kind of seem like I'm going to have to adjust the layout for this. This is a little bit different from a trading view chart, which I've kind of optimized this to look at. So I see that you guys can't really see my my margin balance or my unrealized P&L. But we will make a modification to, I'll make a modification to the OBS after today's stream, so that probably right down here at the bottom, we'll just kind of bifurcate this. So we'll have everything kind of nice and looking decent. So we do typically want to do our analysis, regardless of what exchange we're trading on, or regardless of how we're trading. We do want to start off with, we do typically want to do our analysis in trading view. All right, we're going to have access to more indicators. There's absolutely nothing wrong with Fairdesk's trading view integration. You're going to have access to all of your basic indicators, and we can put together, and I think this will be fun sometime, we can absolutely put together a successful technical strategy with these indicators. Just right off the top of my head, of course, we're going to have access to VWAP. Maybe the Vortex indicator would be pretty interesting for a volatility filter, and probably Williams %R for an initiator. Williams Alligator is, of course, good too. All of these are fine. I've used tricks before too to get effects, stochastic RSI and super trend, obviously. All of these are, there's absolutely nothing wrong with any of these technical indicators. And of course, we can switch from bars, we can get our Heikinashi if we want our Heikinashi. All of these things are totally fine, but generally we want to do our analysis in trading view. All right, and just, I mean, my bias, okay, of course I will have access to my indicators. So I think what we're going to do today is we are going to use, let's see here. Let's do, I do like this idea. Hey, Robbie, thanks for coming, my friend. I do like the idea. I think we're going to use, let's go ahead and we're going to make a new layout. And we're going to name this one day trading. Or, let's call it live stream. Or call it live stream. And we're going to use, yeah, I think this is going to be helpful. We are going to use my ISISpot indicator. Ideally, this will help us identify some good juicy trades. And I also want us to be using, let's see here. Oh, I know what we'll do today. Today we will be, yeah, this is what we're going to be utilizing today. We are going to be utilizing, instead of Minx, we're just going to make one modification. We are going to go ahead and use ISISpot, which is just a modification of Minx. And we're going to take this indicator and we're going to move this up. We're going to move ISISpot up to, yeah, right here. So, okay, so just to be very clear, here is a full breakdown of the indicator system that we're going to be utilizing today. We are going to be utilizing a reversal strategy. We're going to be trying to identify overextended moments in the market, and we are going to attempt to trade the opposite direction. All right. So what we're using here is just a very simple Bollinger Band setup. I liked when I'm using something, when I'm using an overlay indicator, which is what you guys will see the Bollinger Bands are. An overlay indicator will live on the chart with price, and an underlay indicator will live below price, will live below the price chart in its own row. So we're using the Bollinger Bands, and whenever I'm using an overlay indicator like the Bollinger Bands, I like to have my lines very thick. I like it to be very prominent. You'll see this with my baseline. All right. And you'll see this with just about everything that I use. So this is just an automated strategy that I'm putting together. This is our range breakout strategy. So one of the things I'm doing with the members in the private group, the goal of the private group is not just to give people signals. The goal of the private group is not just to give people market analysis or updates, right? Although we do that, you can get that anywhere. My goal, and the reason I started Cracking Cryptocurrency, is to help people master cryptocurrency trading on their own, with their own strategies. I want to teach people to fish. I don't want people reliant on me like a kid coming up to you all the time and saying, Dad, fish ate my worm. Can you put the worm back on my pole? Like, no, I'm going to teach you. I want to teach you how to do it all. That's what I want. So yeah, whenever I'm using an overlay indicator, I like it to be very prominent. And we're not going to rush. We're going to be patient, and we're going to identify good trade setups. That's what we want. We want good trade setups. They're going to have follow through. We might be down on the 5-minute looking for short-term opportunities. Like this does look like a juicy short. I'm not going to lie. Here on the 5-minute. All right. We've got our oscillator pretty much overbought. But not really a big spike in volume. You guys will kind of notice that big spikes in volume are something that we want to watch for in our reversal strategy. Okay. So for example, we can see this absolute ballooning down. We are below the lower boundary of the Bollinger Band. Something else that we can add to, like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with what we're doing using the Bollinger Band. We can also do something like a VWAP. Okay. The V, like this auto anchored VWAP that we have right here. And what we can do with this one is we can say we want well, usually there's a way to set the 2 standard deviations, although this is relatively interesting. Yeah. So auto VWAP, there's nothing wrong with this. This is kind of auto anchoring. And so what this is just doing, very similar to the Bollinger Bands, is it's saying, okay, this is where price should be. Okay. And when price goes above these levels, we should pay attention. All right. Now, it's not always going to be as simple as we can see over here. When price is trading in a range, this is consolidation price action. All right. Consolidation price action. And what we're kind of watching for here is a breakout. So we could take a breakout. One common way to do this is to measure the distance between the range and assume that on a breakout, we are going to go that same level, which would be about 0.41%. So that would be a good setup. And it does kind of seem here that we are looking to potentially get that price action where we might have a sustained breakout here. We are attempting to test for it. And notice how, like, again, see how here in this range, when we traded above the upper boundary of the VWAP, that was a reversal opportunity. And it coincided with typically a rise in volume right here. We see this coming in. Our oscillator being overbought. Okay. This oscillator being overbought. All right. And then price going above the upper boundary. So typically good opportunity to short that again here and again here. All right. And so that's our primary kind of bias looking at this, right? Is that the range will kind of the rule of a range is that you fade breakouts of the range and eventually until you're wrong. Okay. So, here's a good example, right? Fade, fade, fade. And then if you faded this was the time you were wrong. Okay, so what do we get here? We get a break, pull back, a little bit of consolidation, a spring, and then that nice move into the upside here. So you want to be very careful when you set your stop losses in cryptocurrency. I will see people make this mistake a lot where they will buy a breakout and then they will set their stop loss here, for example, right underneath the breakout candle. And that might be okay in like equity, but in crypto, that stop got hunted, right? So that stop got hunted. So as much as it sucks, sometimes I think for the newer trader, you have to practice proper risk management and you have to set your stop loss somewhere where you don't think it's going to be hit, right? Your stop loss should be in a place, not where you want it, right? Your stop loss shouldn't necessarily go where you want it. It should go where you need it to go, right? It should go in a place where if price were to go back to that level, you would feel validated that your trade is wrong. Okay. Okay. Sorry. So I do see some questions here. Let me get to these guys. We've got, so I am interested in this short, but I don't feel this is the right trade. Let's go to the daily here. All right, so we've got 4 consecutive negative bars on the daily. Okay. 4 consecutive negative bars on the daily. We might continue to get follow through, but 4 bars to the downside is quite a bit. So we might be expecting that we're going to actually get some comeuppance here. All right. Especially given the fact that Bitcoin has established this level of support. Okay, so this is relatively decent support we've established at 25,867. Let's just long Litecoin and we're all good, man. Yeah. So shorting this makes me feel a little speculative, right? We are approaching support. I don't like the idea of shorting support. So I am kind of biased to be trading to the long side today. And again, just down here on this lower time frame, again, we've seen this big chunk down and this kind of long period of consolidation. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pushes to the upside, right? With higher lows. So higher lows and equal highs is a rising wedge. Okay. We can draw this out like this, although it's not going to be perfectly clean. So we've got relatively equal highs. Okay. Do you guys see this? Relatively equal highs. And higher lows. Boom, ding, ding, higher lows. Again, one way we can, of course, trade this is a measured movement. So we would measure from the bottom of the wedge to, I know that's not straight, but can we get this straight? There we go. To the top. And then we would project that off the breakout level. And that would typically be our target, is how you would do this with kind of chart pattern trading. So let's just say we might be entering around here, in which case our stop loss would be here and we'd be targeting here, which is almost a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. So this is a decent trade setup here, in my opinion. So this is probably what we're watching for here today. I will consider a long here. But I would prefer to see volume rising on a pushback up, so kind of similar to what we saw here, where we see volume rising but not a blow off top. And then of course just a nice green candle with very little wick above resistance is always the golden standard when we're looking for breakouts. Okay. So again, of course, good morning to all of you. Shout outs to Jordan Stotts, Rainy Days. Thank you guys so much for your early support. Cryptonomics, as always. Boris F., thank you so much for all your support, my brother. Saying Litecoin and Sand looking interesting on the daily. We will definitely give those a look. Cryptonomics says we're still waiting for Bitcoin to give up the ghost. I have a feeling when it happens, it will be fast and quick, like ripping the Band-Aid off the wound. Then we go up. Yes. Yeah. So again, that's exactly what we saw on Bitcoin. Right over here, right? Again, just quick and fast decline. and then explosion. And so again, this is kind of what we were saying. Of course, on the daily, we do have that head and shoulders pattern on the daily. This is what we're looking at. And this is kind of the higher level thesis. Actually, sorry, we can get rid of these horizontal rays. Yeah, so head and shoulders pattern. And we already kind of teased and broke the neckline. We didn't go over the right shoulder, so this is not yet invalidated. But just, looking at this price action, this could either be just a pullback, test a higher test of support, and then continued push, or this is the head and shoulders pattern playing out. Either way, for the long-term investor, this is good because they can just purchase. But for the perspective of a trader, we've got to figure out how to trade this correctly. So little not too bad, but okay. So we are not getting continued movement down. Let us just see how this evolves, and we'll continue going through the chat. Jordan Stotts asked if we can look at ICP and see if it's worth trading into. I mean, here's the thing, right? Like any altcoin is just going to give you beta over Bitcoin, right? Which means you're going to get additional market exposure. Like you're getting additional risk and you're getting additional reward. Mr. Unicorn, hey, shout outs to you, my friend. Out of interest, was BitGet on your list, or is it not available in the US? Cheers. So I did look at BitGet. I looked at BitGet. I looked at UpBit. I looked at HotBit. I looked at OKX. I looked at KuCoin. I looked at all of the ones, right? And the big thing that stood out for me was Fairdesk's MSB license in the United States and Canada. Okay. My conversations with their team and their execution engine. Their execution engine's lightning fast. And when I reached out to them and said, hey, I want to use your exchange, what can you offer to people who are going to sign up with my link? They're like, okay, well, we'll give them VIP1 and we'll give them up to $100,000 if they deposit, and we'll let them copy trade you for free, just all the things. And the fact that they were willing to do that, and the fact that, I mean, these people are, like you hear this all the time, but this is for real. These are former Binance executives and former Morgan Stanley executives. So this is a good team that they got going on over there. So again, if you're an American or a Canadian, you can KYC there, or you can choose not to, which was huge for me, right? Like with the emerging regulatory environment for cryptocurrency, it's absolutely essential that I'm trading on an exchange I can trust, that I know I have some resolution, right? That I have some recourse, obviously, if things go wrong. And being KYC'd is a big game changer. So I want to obviously put my name on something I can trust. And I believe I've done that. I know I've done that with Fairdesk. So, okay. Can I dive a little into the different options I have and what is included and what may be best for one to get into? And this is your premium, Robbie White. Hey, thanks, man, for asking. It's the premium trading group for Kraken Cryptocurrency. You guys can check us out on the website, krakencryptocurrency.com. We have 3 different levels of subscription based on what you're looking for. We got our premium basic, where you'll get access to all of our market signals, our market updates. You'll get access to our premium indicator suite, which is all the technical indicators I've created, as well as our developers, and that you see me use on stream. You'll get access to some of our introductory courses with premium basic. You'll get access to our private Discord, where all our traders hang out, talk, shoot the shit, and share their knowledge and wisdom and trades. And you'll also get access to our new trader launchpad, which is our introductory modules for new traders, getting them up to speed on how we trade, everything they need. In addition to that, you also get the comprehensive trader toolkit, which is a bunch of cheat sheets, spreadsheets, workbooks, everything designed to help you keep you accountable and keep you working on your strategy. That's our entry level offering. Then we've got Premium Plus, which is for people who not just want to trade better, but they really want to develop their own strategy. This is where you get access to our Pathways to Profit course. This is our flagship course. I developed it. It shows you how to build your own technical indicator-based strategy from the ground up, zero experience. Even shows you how to code it into TradingView if you so desire, but you can also do everything manually. This is starting to look like a long. All right, we are starting to see signs of kind of wanting to go long in this, right? Consolidation near resistance, higher lows, right? And now a push up, pull back. I've said this before, right? So when we're consolidating your range, what I like to see for a breakout is that we come down, test support, push up, and then form a higher low that is 50% or greater than the previous range. So the previous range was from here to here. This would be the 50% mark. We pushed, pulled back, made a higher low. Now we're just going to wait until we push back up above resistance, and then we're just going to mark it in. All right. So, and let's just, we need to plan the trade and trade the plan, guys. So if our stop loss is right here, if our stop's going to be 58% or 0.58% away, and our take profit is going to be 1% up, we are going to go over to our we can use Quadriga, but I will show you guys. This is something that you'll get with the Comprehensive Trader Toolkit. You'll get access to our position size calculator in Google Sheets. And this is relatively simple to use. We have a $5,000 account balance. We want to risk 2%. We are going to be entering, we're going to say at 26,980. Okay. And our stop loss would then be at, come on, guys. Come on, guys. Too many tabs. Sorry about that, guys. 26,826. So we want to take a position size of about 17,519. Okay. The multiple ways we can do that. All right. So, you know, we did get the rejection. So we're just going to get ready over here. $17,119, I do believe it was. 17,519. Sorry about that. 17,519. And we're just going to be ready. We're just going to go ahead and establish what our 26,826. We're just going to establish what our take profit and stop loss would be for this position. Okay. So not getting the breakout so far, just continued to getting the sell-off. So now we're probably going to be looking to scoop up along here at the range low. And we're just going to see what happens. We could just get a breakdown, and then we're kind of looking for a momentum short. Just going to basically be taking this and moving it here and trading down if we get a breakdown. We'll be taking breakdown trades. Okay. So we're just going to just chill, see? Premium Plus. Sorry, getting back to Premium Plus. So in addition to the Pathways to Profit course, access to our entire online trading academy where we get all our courses, you're also going to get access to weekly coaching sessions. This is where I meet with all our members every week, and I discuss what's going on with their strategy. I discuss anything new and cool that I'm doing with my trading, and it's just an accountability group, right? We're all about trading with a strategy and saying no to a lot of things so that we can say yes to making money with our strategy. And that requires discipline, that requires hard work. And so the goal of the Premium Plus and weekly coaching sessions is to hold you accountable to something you've already committed to so that you actually follow through on it. And that you're not just one of those people who are like, well, you know, I bought this guy's course one time, but, you know, I never really finished it. And so, you know, no, you should finish what you start. And people who rock with us make money. It's that simple. Okay, so, and then Premium Advanced is our top tier course, and that's more one-on-one with me. So let's see here. I saw that B-Flow, you were asking what's the bottom indicator. So we've got two indicators down here. This is the CM. These are both free indicators on TradingView. So we've got the CM, or at least we just rock. That's right, boys. The CM Laguerre PPO is percent rank tops and bottoms. This is just a tops and bottoms indicator with thresholds, right? So you can see if we disable the VIX fix, which is one of my favorite indicators of all time. We've got the orange and red line, and we've got the dark green and the light green, and this is just danger levels, right? If the oscillator is in kind of the is yellow or in the orange area, it's like, hey, we're a little overbought. If it's red, it's like, hey, we're very overbought. The same thing. If it's dark green, we're a little oversold. Bright green, whoa, hey, back the truck up. And VIX fix is very similar, but VIX fix, unlike PPO Laguerre, only does bottoms, right? So just the height of the column indicates how oversold we are. So I just like to use them together, right? Basically, when I'm looking for a bottom with it displayed like this, anytime I see the VIX fix poking up above the CM Laguerre, which it's Chris Moody. These are both Chris Moody indicators. Then it's a pretty good indication that we're pretty oversold, and we can see that here, that we're pretty oversold. No, it's spelled Laguerre. I'll type it into the chat. Oh, whoops. I will type it correctly into the chat. Sorry about that. All right, so this morning is going to be an interesting stream. Again, I am still working on getting the new recording studio all finished up. It's not quite done yet, so I am still sharing an office. I am going to be having to take a break from the stream here in about 15 minutes, and then I will be back in 1 hour, and we will continue with the stream. We'll come back. We'll be gone an hour. We'll come back in another hour. So we'll be back at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, 1 p.m. on the Eastern Seaboard, and we will continue for about another hour to 2 hours. Okay. And that's gonna be the schedule. Typically, we're gonna, like tomorrow morning, we're gonna start earlier, right? Now, I would love to start at market open. That's 7:30 a.m. my time. And just with the schedule with my daughter, I'm unable to do that at the current moment. But we're gonna be starting right around 8. Okay, intermission before the grand. That's exactly right, my friend. Come for the trading, stay for the Sven Carlson, right? Because, hey, Roar Nora, because we're going to be doing more streamy stuff, like we're going to be able to do like some fun things, like we'll have the music playing. I'll give you guys commands to maybe switch the music. It's going to be fun, guys. It's going to be like the old days. Yeah, we will be doing a 3 a.m. live stream. If I happen to be in a time zone where 3 a.m. is the is where you're at. Okay, so I do see, so this is interesting. We do see the S&P 500 pumping nicely here. And this can often be a bit of a leading indicator. Like we've got RNDR token on the hourly pumping nicely. Bitcoin on the hourly just kind of languishing here. It's actually looking kind of negative here on the hourly time frame. It's not looking so hot. 15-minute time frame, either too. So it's okay. We're just going to watch. We're just going to wait. We're just going to see what we get. That could be dangerous. You guys don't want to see me at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's it's rough. All right. What's going on with the broader markets? Are we going to find an opportunity anywhere else? On the daily. Okay, so just about all altcoins pumping on the daily while Bitcoin moves sideways. So I think we're going to be able to find, excuse me, opportunities elsewhere. RNDR obviously doing the best. Pulse X, #1 on the day, top 100. Shout outs to Pulse X. And Pulse doing well as well. Sand. So yeah, Sand. And what was it? Was he saying Sand and Litecoin? Litecoin and Sand is what Boris was saying. Where is LTC? We have a position on LTC. We do have a positional trade open on there we go. I don't know why I didn't see that. 6.9% and Sand up 5%. So very, very interesting. Let's go look at Sand. Lower highs and lower lows on the daily. We do have a bit of a double bottom here and a bit of a W pattern. Break, and I think I could see us moving up about 10% on Sand. So we could still get another gainer on Sand. The daily is close to being overbought here, which is a little concerning. Actually, it's very concerning. Now, like, of course, we can have powerful movements, right? Like, look at how much we're overbought up here. There's no problem. But I am not convinced. Okay, so we want to buy the breakout. Otherwise, expect higher low. What we got on the hourly? Yeah, Sand on the hourly is... this actually doesn't look too bad. Yeah, so a lot of people are hitting the bid on Sand. And this is kind of what it looked like last time we saw something like that. Big chunk down, trading above the upper boundary of the VWAP there. So, yeah, this is tricky. I feel like, yeah, so I mean, my initial instinct is to short this, but I'm not convinced. Yeah, we're going to wait on sand. We're going to make a new list called today. And we're going to put sand on here and put Litecoin on here as well. Litecoin is doing nicely on the daily too. Very nice. Is this regular bearish divergence? Yeah, but it's not yet because we can't say this is the top until there's the down candle. And the hourly looks pretty strong on Litecoin. Big explosion of volume here. 2, 3, 4, buy the dip, and nothing as of yet. Nothing so far. So we will put this on the today list. Okay, yeah, Bitcoin now back down, did sell down to the bottom of that range here. So this isn't where we want to buy. I want to set a limit bid right here at 26,826 and see if we get filled. I want to see if we wick down below. So 26,826. We're going to be modifying our order here. We're actually going to be setting a limit bid. So 26,826. And we are going to be utilizing the same position size. So we have our order submitted here. And we're just seeing, all we're seeing here, guys, we're just seeing if price will come down here and test this lower boundary of the VWAP. We can see that on all previous occasions when that occurred, here and here and here, and not quite not so much here, but here, this was an opportune time to buy. Now, of course, we could just buy now. And we do want to make sure we're using some sound risk management. So I would say that was predicated on 2% loss. So we want to be setting, and that was based off a 58% stop loss. So 26,826. We want to be doing 0.58%, which would be a stop loss of about 26,671. So we're going to go ahead and set that. Might have to cancel our order here. Yeah, we're going to have to cancel our order here. We'll just cancel $17,519, and we're going to set a stop loss. And we just established that 26,826, 0.58 is 26,664. We'll call it 26,664. 26,664 is going to be our stop loss, not mark. Yeah, mark price we will be using. And then there we go. Oh, that's not right. Sorry. Good thing we closed that before we got filled. Well, did not necessarily mean to do that. We were just saying, well, we could buy now. Let's see what kind of reaction we get now that we're here. Oh, we have a significantly better risk to reward ratio now, but I'm not sure about this entry. Yeah. So we have a contracting range. So volatility is building up. So the resolution from this should be relatively powerful. So we just want to make sure that we're being safe with our entry here. So yeah, we're going to be taking a break for about an hour, guys, and then we're going to be returning for an hour. So I will schedule the stream here very shortly. I could, of course, leave the stream running and just let you guys listen to the music. We could have the price action on the screen. I feel like that would be easier than stopping and restarting the stream. So to do that, I think we will go here and all right, I'm going to add a be right back avatar here to my picture, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the first leg of today's morning stream. We will be back in about an hour to finish all this up, and stay tuned, guys.
I'm so good at pretending. Keep on smiling in my tiny bubble, like a movie without ending. Spending time like it was going backwards. Bruises covering our walls, but they fall down. Diving deeper in the books that we read blind. Breathing in and breathing out to get smarter. Not working out for me, yeah. Got no money on my mind, tell my mommy I'm alright. Even laughing at the jokes you tell me. don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. Taking my time, but I always seem to let you down. How can I show you I'm worthwhile? Wake up at night with a feeling I can get around. I gotta show you my good side. So don't give up on me. Promise you I'll be everything you need. Don't give up on We got time, but no money. But there ain't nobody stopping us. We got bills, but no dollars. But now we don't really give up. No, we don't really give up. Living for that ray of light. Life can be beautiful. Life can be beautiful. Going all the way tonight, making it beautiful. Acting like
Well, isn't that a kick in the, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, guys? That is a kick. All right, so I did step away from the desk for a little bit. We're gonna get the camera back on, but essentially we nailed it. We didn't actually have the trade open because we flubbed a little bit there. We actually flubbed here, guys. We lost $6. We shouldn't have lost $6 today, but that's all right. Sometimes you're gonna have that. All right. Get the camera back on here, guys. As soon as I find it in my OBS, there it is. There we go. Now all is right with the world. Okay, we should have the music going. We got the music going. All right, so just to break down why this was a flub, right? We nailed this, right? Like, let's go back. Let's look at the chart and let's talk about exactly what we were planning out here. We can get rid of these. By the way, thanks guys for staying with me. If you guys stayed with, we are back. I see that activity's picking up. Big move from BTC here, and we're gonna have to find a way to get in on it. But the thing is, like, this is exactly what we talked about, guys. The plan was I was gonna set the limit order down here, and we would have had, I mean, such an amazing banger trade right there. That would have been a lot of good profits. Unfortunately, we flubbed because right before I was leaving for the hour, I was going to set that limit order and accidentally mark it in. And then I closed that position out right before I left. So that's why we had this $6 loss, as you guys can see here. So we unfortunately had this $6 loss because we just unfortunately got in and had to get out immediately. But the analysis was correct. Looking for that plunge down below VWAP and then taking that all the way up. We did not hit the TP, but we'd be in some steep profits right now, ladies and gentlemen. So that just goes to show you the power of utilizing a range strategy and waiting patiently for those moments of high opportunity. All right, you have to be willing to do what others aren't willing to do. You have to find that opportunity in the moments when others don't see that opportunity here. Okay, so the market structure's changed. We now have a big breakout, big greenie on high volume. How does this change the hourly perspective? Let's see. Okay, again, very similar thing here on the hourly. I mean, big chunk down here on high volume, going below the lower boundary of the Bollinger Band, and then a retreat here to the upper channel. So we're still in this consolidation on the hourly, even though we just had a nice 5-minute pop right now. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. But now we've just got to find another opportunity. All right. I see prices pulling back still here on the 15-minute, on the hourly. Yeah, so we have broken out of that range. So our options here are, of course, to fade this. Our other options are, of course, to wait for this pullback and then attempt to ride the second leg. Okay, those are really our two options right now at this moment in time. Got some aggressive music going on today, don't we? This is aggressive. All right, as always, let me know what you guys are trading. I always like to hear your guys' setups, what you guys are looking at here. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, so very similar structure here too on the daily. This is kind of what we saw on the daily too. So here's the daily time frame of Bitcoin, where you have this very nice big green candle, and then 4 days of subsequent pullback, essentially to that level of support. So it's not surprising that we got this pop off the bottom. And all right, so we've sold back the majority into the movement. Volume declining on the movement down. All right, demand relatively low. So pretty aggressive selling here. Pretty aggressive selling. Just waiting for the opportunity. Okay. Price is coming back down to that level of support. So let's go for 26,928. Let's try that. And we'll set a limit order for 26,928. $17,000, 519. There we go. And we're just going to wait to get filled here. And we're filled. And let's see what the setup we're looking for here now is called an aftershock pump. So after a pump and the sell-off, we're looking for that second pump. Notice again, although we're not going to really glorify this too much, price returning now to the golden pocket, the 0.618 fib. We just measured it from the bottom to the top of that movement. And this does give us confluence with the level of resistance that we just broke out from. All right. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to measure from the top to the bottom here. And we want to hide this initial one. And we're going to be targeting 27,018. And for the swing failure, we're going to be targeting 27,086. All right. So we're going to come back over here and set our take profit orders here. And we're just going to go ahead and do that with a limit order here, actually. So we want to take some profit off at 27,018. And we'll get rid of, we got 17,519. So we'll go ahead and take 7,000 off the table at that price point. And we want to get rid of the rest of our position at 27,086.45. So what we'll do, and we're going to set this to last price. And we'll go ahead and confirm that. So we do have our take profit set here. So we're just looking for this aftershock pump setup here now, where we had this nice pump off the bottom. Price has now retraced that the breakout zone here, and we're looking for the continuation of this movement. Looking for the continuation of this movement. We did have some strong buying here now off the bottom at that level of support. And the question is, was it enough? And was it enough for us to have our first profitable trade of the day? Stay tuned. By the way, guys, thanks so much for the likes. I really appreciate that. You guys can copy all my trades over on Fairdesk now. It's the first link in the description. By the way, make sure you guys, if you guys sign up with Fairdesk, send. I should make a channel for it. That's the way we should do things. I'm gonna make a channel in our Discord called Fairdesk Signups. Okay. If that's not the right way to do it, or maybe I should just have you guys DM the bot. That's probably the better way to do it. I don't want you guys revealing any personal information in a public channel. Yeah, so yeah, that's how we'll do it, right? You guys sign up with my Fairdesk link, and then you DM the CC Concierge bot. So it's the bot that runs our Discord server. If you guys are in a Discord server, just DM that bot. And with proof that you signed up with my link. And I'm going to put you guys in to win $100. We're going to be giving away $100 every week on the Fairdesk platform. So if you guys, again, sign up with our Fairdesk link below, you can copy my trades, get access. If you sign up with my link, you got a 100K sign-on bonus if you do all deposits, free VIP level 1. And send the bot a screenshot that you did that, and I will put you in for the $100 giveaway every week. Or I'm sorry, for the first week. We might even select 2 winners for the first week. Okay, so we did have some big buying off the bottom there. Price is continuing back down toward our entry point here. We're just going to stay calm. We're going to stay collected and cool. We're traders. We take a position and then we take profit. That's what we do. Nothing to get spooked about. Nothing to be afraid of. It's just money. All right, and we got our first take profit order filled there. Oh, that is not... Well, it's not really what we wanted to do now, is it? Okay, I see what we got going on here. All right, so we want to go ahead and we have... okay. All right, so pushing up towards our second take profit here. And, you know, I'm pretty... pretty happy with this one. So we're going to modify our take profit order here and see if we can't get a fill. Hey, Alex. Good to see you, my friend. All right, so we got our take profit filled there. And now we're gonna see. Okay, so all that was good. That was a successful trade, guys. All right. So up $60 on the day. Not bad. Just slow rolling. No rush. The day is young. Yep. So pretty much again, yeah. So what do we see here? Just nice. I mean, we called it, guys. Consolidating right here in this range. Price dipped down below into this oversold region, sweeping liquidity below VWAP. Big pump. We flubbed this trade. This is exactly where I had my limit order placed. But then as we were modifying the order, we actually market entered. Then I had to step away from the computer for a little bit. So we missed this. We waited for this retracement back to support, or the resistance that we broke out from, got long, took this all the way up, almost to the 618. We modified the take profit just a little bit. And then we actually didn't mean to open up this short, but I don't hate it. Oh, I actually do hate it. I actually do hate it, but we're just gonna wait. We're gonna wait. We are gonna wait. We're gonna see what price does up here at the 618, and then we'll make a decision with this position. We'll make a decision. Don't need to do anything right now. Nothing super pressing. But we'll see what price does up here at the 618. Okay, so just looking for a swing failure pattern here now. So we've had price go up, make a high, come back, and we're going to see if we make a lower high. If price makes a lower high, then we're expecting prices to come back down here to the resistance point. But this is a little speculative. Okay, so currently a failure of that continuation. We were forming, like on the lower time frames, we were forming a bit of a bullish pennant here, or a bull flag. Failure now, right? So this is a mini swing failure pattern too, right? Like high and fails to make that high, and then we kind of look for the rejection here. So we'll see. Take this trade into a profit. 7% ROI on that trade. Not bad. First trade of the day down. We need to, oh yes, something that I need to add here, of course. is, and I want to design it in, should probably use something like Streamlabs, but I can, what can I do here? All right, so far so good. There we go. Yeah, just continuation of the downside here. Yep, just continuing to go down. Yep. Yep, and more. And more. I don't want to be too greedy here. Yeah, I don't want to be too greedy here. High or low, maybe. Again, we didn't see price come up here to the 27,086 level, so that's still on the table, and we could still get that swing failure pattern, but things are petering on the hourly for most of the assets, and the SPY is overbought. Looks like we're going to pull back here on the SPY. So Bitcoin should follow. I don't want a full position size here. I think what we want to do is, if price comes up to our, whoops, no. If price does come up to 27,086, we'll take a full position at that point. Yeah, right here, basically. Yeah, and we'll set a limit. We'll do that with a limit order when we get up there, is what we'll do. Alex81 says, if you take any chart requests, can we have a look at Urus? I'm looking to grab some, as it seems to be testing a strong support area, but I'm unsure about a stop loss level. Sure, let's take a Gandhi. Okay. Aurochs. Got the strong coin. Okay, daily time frame. What do we got going on here? You know, pretty, not too bad, man. Take the baseline off. This is not too bad. Again, yeah, strong support level. I like the look of this. This is good. All right, you got me. You got me. Okay, I'm in. And, you know, again, nice slow bleed out here, right? 176 bars. 176 days. So that's plenty of accumulation time. We even get a little bit of a pre-pump right here. So, okay. You know, typically we want to see with something that's more low cap like this, we want to see these accumulation signs during when price is at its lowest. We want to kind of see those pre-pumps before we see a run. But yeah, I mean, I like this. This is just your basic support and resistance trade. We've got this area of demand right here. Or do we set a stop loss? I mean, you could set it. I would say a daily close below support, right? That would seem to invalidate. We've never seen a daily close below this level. That's $15. Let's just call it $16. $15,975. Or wait, no. Sorry, what am I thinking? No. Yeah, $15. Yeah, we've never really seen a daily close below $15. So that's what I would do. I would say just soft stop loss, daily close below $15, and I would be out. Pretty simple. I like the idea of this trade. This is good. I like this. What are we targeting here? Right? I think our first target would just be trying to get back to support or resistance at about $20 to $21, so about a 30% move. Then we could target previous resistance up here at 25, get about a 60% move. That's how I would play Aurochs. Just again, we're at support. We've got very close invalidation. Thank you, Sandra. I really appreciate that, my friend. He says, to copy trade you is a dream come true. I created an account on Fairdesk today so as not to miss this opportunity. Been following you since 2018 and you were the best. Thank you, man. I really appreciate the support, my brother. And thank you for being a member of the channel as well. Very, very, very much appreciate that, man. You are great. So yeah, Bitcoin, I'm feeling good. I could have a larger position here. I mean, we're looking for 5 to 8% ROE on each trade we take. That's what we want. If we can just do that, it doesn't matter if it's $100 or $50. If we just consistently are able, so we're at 5%. So we're just going to go ahead. We're not going to be greedy. We're just going to close. All right. We're not going to be greedy. We're just going to take profit. We didn't even need to take that trade and we're up $20, right? So, yeah, so we're up close to $100 on the day. Not bad. We could, of course, do better, but not bad. 2 wins, 1 loss. 2 wins, 1 loss. And this should not have been a loss. This was a flub, right? This was a flub. All right, 7%, 3.65%. So an average of about 5% ROI per trade. That's all we want. That's all we want. Easy. Easy, right? Okay. And now we just chillax. We just chillax and we wait for the next setup. And we're going to check the chart here and we're going to try to identify that setup here in just a minute. Interesting. Awesome, guys. Hey, I'm so, this is, I see that 6 of you guys have already signed up for Fairdesk. I highly appreciate it, guys. Again, I can snap a screenshot of your, I don't know if there's a way. I guess I don't necessarily need you guys to snap a screenshot. I can see. I gotta think of a way to do this because I can see, but obviously I can't see your information, so I can't determine if it is you or not. But I will be selecting all the people who sign up. You guys are going to be the ones who are going to be entered into the pool to win $100. We're going to do a $100 giveaway per week for you guys. All you guys have to do is sign up with my link. And if you want to, you don't have to. If you sign up with the link, I'll put you in for the drawing. If you want to copy trade me, you can. It's not a requirement to win the $100. Is not the requirement. All right, so Bitcoin may... Okay, so Bitcoin here, yes, I think... yes, long now. Is what I think. Okay. Okay. So yeah, again, just at right time, right place. All right. Of course, we don't want to brag before that. You don't count your chips. Do not count your chips before they're all off the table. Okay. But I mean, just looking for a bit of a double bottom here. We had a good trade off of this support level. And we'll look for a good trade off this support level. That's all we'll do. But this way, I do believe. Yeah, so 27,018. You know, I don't... Here's the thing. There wasn't that much volume. So we got a nice sized move. There wasn't that much volume this time. So I think this one might play out differently. Yeah, normally we want to see a nice amount of volume on the sell, right? And you guys can see it down on the 1 minute. There wasn't that much of the sell. Not that much of the sell. So we'll just see. Nothing too crazy. Nothing crazy here, everybody. Okay. Follow through. Nice. I like it. I feel like we're getting a little petered out here. I don't know. Yeah, I think and unfortunately that we just didn't go far enough. We didn't go far enough. Okay, so 2 wins, 2 losses. But I didn't have faith in this movement here. Yeah, for this very reason. All right, so let's unclutter our view. We've had two pretty good trades here so far. And again, this was an opportunity. It was an opportunity. I just didn't believe in it. All right, so we went ahead and got out with as much of the trade as we could, which unfortunately was a loss. Yep. They are part of the game, and we just try to keep our losses small, our wins big. So yeah, we shall see here in a moment. But I mean, the unfortunate thing now is that we got to find a different trade. Yeah, so I think we'll probably be introducing, I'll probably have to go back to Streamlabs OBS, slobs, because that allows me to do a lot more funner and cool things on stream, right? Even though I'm pretty happy with the way my stream setup is. So nothing will change visually. Okay, I see now. All right. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. Another thing, so obviously another thing we always want to keep in mind is that we want to be using limit orders as much as possible. Okay? Kimazabi says, I usually find trade entries around the New York Open and then occasionally 2 p.m. So the New York close and the daily BTC close. Yeah, daily BTC close is the classic time to identify a trade. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's my daily swing trading strategy, is to trade at daily close and to identify assets that I think are going to do well. This past 2 weeks has been small moves. So yeah, we are getting so again, the movement here was okay. We could have had more faith in this movement, just buying below support. The other thing too, right? So why was this trade? We've had 2 wins, 2 losses. Why was this trade? Why does this trade lose us money? Well, because we used a market order, and we want to be using limit orders as much as possible. See, when you use a limit order, you pay the maker fee, which should be for you guys a discount. If you sign up with my link, you get VIP level 1. For me, it's 0.017. I have VIP 3. And my taker fee is 0.05, which means if you market in and market out, your trade has to be greater than 1.2% ROI, or you're going to lose money. If it's 1.2% ROI, you're going to be break even on the nose. 1.21, and you're going to make, I don't know, a penny. or whatever. Depends on the size of your trade. But if you market in and market out, your trade has to be greater than 1.2% ROI, or you're just going to get eaten alive by fees. And this doesn't matter what platform you're using, right? Every cryptocurrency, and again, Fairdesk has some of the lowest fees in the game, but yeah, try. There's no intraday trading on Coinbase. You know, charging you like $5 to move in and out of a position. Okay, so again, we're kind of approaching that noon slump. We're approaching that noon slump where volatility dies down a little bit. But, you know, we are winding up here. We are winding up. So we do have this descending triangle. And this would be a possible TP2. I am early, man. Past 2 months have been all about fees. Yeah, I feel you, Kimosabi. Profit Bear, good to see you, man. Let me make the announcement. I see we've got like twice as many people in here now today. We're doing something different, man. We are going back to the old days of live trading and streaming. I enjoy it. I miss it. We are trading on Fairdesk. You can sign up and copy trade me if you want. I'll be giving away $100 every week to those who sign up with my link. You don't have to follow me as a copy trader, but you do have to sign up with the link if you want to get the $100. The link is down in the description. You guys, again, can copy my trades. So we're just going to be streaming pretty much from New York Open, slightly after New York Open, because that's 7:30 a.m. my time. And with my daughter, I'm just not at the computer at that point in time, but around 8 to 8:30 Mountain Standard Time is when we'll start streaming, Monday through Friday, for now. And we'll be streaming until about noon. So much more me. Much more me. Now, I'm interested. I am interested in this. I am interested in this trade. So let's set hmm 26,940. $26,940, I'm thinking. So we'll try to be sneaky here. We're going to try and buy at support. I don't want to market enter, but I will. On Fairdesk, you should just be able to go to copy trade, and you should just be able to search for cracking. and you'll see me right here. Okay. I only got 60 slots, guys. I only have 60 slots. There are more people following me. I just created this profile today, but I saw that 6 of you guys already signed up to follow me. It's just maybe taking some time to update. So I only have 60 slots. So that is going to fill up. If you guys do want to copy trade me, that is how you do it right there. Just go to copy trade, search for cracking, and you should see me. Okay, so we're trying to be sneaky here. Get in with our limit order. And then we are looking for this to play out. Auto VWAP does say we're in a value area. So it would be fine to just go in here. But we're gonna be sneaky. We're just gonna try and be sneaky. We just want one more red candle. All we want. We'll probably go ahead and stream longer today too, guys. We might stream for an extra hour. So we might go, like we are coming up on the noon hour. But since we missed an hour, I think we'll just go ahead and go an hour longer. I need to check and see if that's okay. Coffee break, coffee break. You saw me drinking coffee and you're like, man, I got to get some of that. Tell me what you're drinking on, man. Some of that Colombian? Drinking on that Jamaican? Tell you what, guys, I got some, when I was in Puerto Rico, I got some coffee at the airport before I left and brought it back home. Completely legal. And oh my God, that was so good. It was so good. I can't remember what it was called, but now I got I don't drink instant. I do drink instant coffee from time to time, but there's this stuff. Okay, so I've been filled. Okay, so we got filled. Now, this will be scary if our level is going to fail, but there's nothing to be scared of. Yeah, so I drank black coffee for years. Unfortunately, my wife has got me addicted to creamer again. So, a little bit of creamer, you know what I'm saying? I'm disgusted with myself. Okay. We've got our fill. What are we shooting for here? We are shooting for... $27.79. Not being too greedy. Yep. 27.079. We're going to use a limit order. This is very important. Limit in, limit out. You pay. I'll get you back. Yeah, your word. I mean, that's not. Listen, bro. I'm sure I would love it, man. But just that wording sounds a little. You know, I wouldn't lead with that. You know what I mean? Like. Oh, dude. Well, we're gonna be here all morning, every morning, drinking coffee, man. Yeah. So let's just do some quick math. 0.017 plus 0.017 is 0.034. This is the percentage that you are going to pay on your trade. All right, if you limit in and limit out. Okay, and so that's actually 0.00017 or 34, excuse me. Okay, so if let's say you have $1,000 and you're using 10x leverage, so you're taking a $10,000 trade. So you're going to pay $3.40. You're going to pay $1.70 in and $1.70 out. All right, for a $10,000 trade, limiting in and limiting out. All right. I think that you guys with your VIP level 1 will have not 2, which would be not 4. Okay, so that is, so again, same thing times 10,000. You're paying $4, $2 in and $2 out for your position. All right, now contrast that. So that's $4 in, $4 out. Now the taker fee to use a market order is 0.06. All right, so times 2 is 0.12. So that's actually 0.12 times 10,000. You're paying $12. $6 in, $6 out. You're paying 3 times as much. All right, you're paying 3 times as much. So you always want to limit in and limit out. All right, so a little breakdown of our structure here. Not scared. This is fine. Nice hammer formation. We'll see if it holds, and this would be a higher low. So we'd have 1, 2, 3 higher lows. See that trend line I drew there? Very nice. And then what is this? What did we see here? Dip down below the Bollinger Bands into that value area. Value areas are good. Good buy volume here. I did like that. We did see some demand step in here. Let's see if we have follow through. Let's see if we get follow through. So far, no. We are now in oversold territory on ISIS spot. So this should be interesting. Double hammer formation. Double hammer formation here. So 2 hammer candles back to back so far. This is good. I like this. Means there's, when we see 2 hammer candles or hammer candle, it means that there was a lot of market selling. But the market bids brought price back up. So sellers tried to hit a weakness and drive price down. But the bulls were like, nah, man, take that up. And this is basically just exactly what we want to see, right? Volume above the volume moving average here. Nice dip down and oversold. This is good. I like this. And we're just going to see if we can take this for a nice break trade. Again, not trying to be greedy. Just 27,079. Trying to get a push back to the highs here. What did I do before I got into trading? Well, I did quite a few things. Butcher, baker, candlestick maker. The job that I had directly before I decided to become a full-time trader, I was working in an air conditioning factory. I got the job. At the time, I was working 3 jobs. All right, before I became a trader. I was working at a grocery store. I was working at the county landfill, and I was also working for UPS, but just as a like not an official employee of UPS, right? I was just a runner. I helped them deliver packages. So I was working 3 jobs. Then I got a job at an air conditioning factory, and I ended up working there for about 2 years. And after a year at the factory, I actually got promoted to management, and I was a supervisor. Had like 2 or 3 production lines that I was in charge of. Youngest promoted ever, actually, in the history of that company. And it's a big company. It's a big multinational company. But youngest floor employee or fastest floor employee promoted to supervisor ever. I don't have a plaque or anything, but that's just a fact. So that was cool. And just working my butt off, right? Good work ethic. You know, I helped people out. I learned every job. And I enjoyed it. You know, my dad grew up working my dad retired working in a factory. My mom retired working in a factory. My uncle, like my whole family, right, retired working in factories, just blue collar folk. And I had been like throughout this entire time, I had been trading equities and Forex, right? And this is all I'll tell this in my book, where, you know, I kind of had this, I was on this mission to make trading work. All right. Ever since the financial crisis of 07, 08, I was really interested in the markets and started studying them, started with a demo account, all the stuff, E-Trade back in the day, and was trading on a Wanda. And I was working at the factory, and I had just gotten into cryptocurrency trading in 2016. I kind of made that plunge and purchased my first Bitcoins. And I remember looking at my family and telling them what I was deciding to do. That was trading and going streaming full time and trading cryptocurrency. And I just took the plunge, right? My daughter was born right around that time. My daughter, who's now 5. She was born in 2018. And so I was working at the factory and trading crypto for, like I said, about 2 years. Now my daughter was born in 2018, and I took paternity leave. They allowed me to take paternity leave for 3 months. And so I said, okay, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this paternity leave, and I'm going to just throw myself into this streaming and trading thing. And if I can make it work within these 3 months, if I can bring in actual income, I'm going to quit my job and I'm going to do this full time. And I did. And it worked. And I want to give, there was a lot of people who helped me out. Scott, who you guys will see on here, he was really the one who helped me out with the concept of, hey man, just do this. So big thanks to him. My family supported me. Everybody supported me. So it was it was obviously scary because I was making good money at the factory, right? Like I come from not a lot, so I was making like $27 an hour there as a supervisor, and this is back in 2017. That was a lot of money to me, and just little things, right? I could buy what I wanted, went to the lake every weekend, fished, just all the things, right? Was having a good time. But I wanted to do more with my life. I didn't want to work for anybody. I wanted to do my own thing. I wanted to do something great, and I love helping people out. I love coaching. I'm a profitable trader, but certainly I'm not the best trader in the world, but I'm good at identifying problems in people's strategies. I'm good at holding people accountable. And that's really the value of what we do at Cracking Cryptocurrency with our coaching group. It's to hold people accountable, to introduce them to the right systems, the right strategies, and be there to lead by example every day. So that's what I did. Yep. Did a lot of other things, obviously, before that. Sold magazines. That was fun. Sold magazines. Did telemarketing. Started my first company when I was in college, an organic farm. It was a CSA, community supported agriculture. So you would buy a subscription and we would deliver. You would just come pick up your basket of vegetables, seasonal vegetables every week. That was very successful. I was 18 when that company brought in $275,000 in our first year. And that was more money than I'd ever known possible. So I did that for a few years and ended up having a disagreement with my business partner. So we ended up kind of closing that out. But that was my first taste of entrepreneurship. And I knew that, I could do this. All right. So Profit Bear on the Colombian coffee. I'm pretty sure this is Jamaican. That's what my wife likes, the Jamaican coffee. and it's decent. We like the Colombian too, but I'll tell you what, I'm gonna be I will be in Aruba for 1 week, starting next week. Not Monday. I will be here Monday. I'll be here Tuesday for the show. Wednesday, I will not be. I will be gone for 1 week. I will take my laptop. I will be updating the premium trading group, but I will not be streaming just for that 1 week. And then we will come back and we will be hitting it very hard. Okay, so again, still in the value area. Double bottom now here. So just this setup's pretty simple and clean. Consolidation pattern at a low, breakout, pullback, consolidation, and we're just looking for continuation. Nice push. Nice push from the bulls here. Good volume, 1.12 million on Binance. That's twice. Now almost 3 times the volume moving average. So pretty good. Yep. You need to be up here though. Profit bears. Oh, that's cool, man. Paternity leave starts July 4th till end of September. Congratulations, man. Oh, congratulations. That's awesome. You excited? Bet you're excited. Hey, Jordan. Didn't miss anything. We talked about what I did before I got into trading. Now we're talking about paternity leave. With regard, we just, so here's sorry, here's where we're at for the day. We are up for the day. 2 wins, 2 losses. All right, looking for our next win right here. 2 wins, 2 losses. And so what we've got going on here is we've got a bit of a descending triangle pattern forming on top of previous resistance. So again, fairly simple, right? Consolidation at a daily low, push down or a spring, and then big pump up, slow sell down, forming a descending triangle, and then just double bottom consolidation, triple bottom actually at support. And we're just looking for this breakout here. Kind of still in we're still in the value area, so we could still add here, but we're not going to be greedy. We're just going to try to take price from this area of value to this area of value. All right, so 27,079, small move, in and out. What happened to the intermission? I was gone for an hour, man. I was gone for an hour. I left the stream on. I was gone for an hour. Yeah, and I plan on rocking for 1 more hour. Give me, pardon me, I do need to double check that. I do realize that we've now slipped 10 minutes past the hour mark. I do want to go for 1 more hour, but I do just need to go check that everything, that's going to be fine. So just give me 5 shakes, guys. I will be right back. Yes, everything is fine. We will be rocking for one more hour, ladies and gentlemen. We will be rocking for one more hour. One more win. Do I have my daughter in sports? My daughter has done, so my daughter's 5. She is in her last week of preschool. She will be starting summer camp on Monday, where they're going to do a lot of activities. She has done soccer. We kind of rotate her, right? We want to rotate her till we find her interest. We were going to do t-ball, but we have a lot going on this summer, and we're going to be doing a lot of camping and experiences this summer, right? We live right at the Rockies, so we're going to be camping all up and down Colorado, and just, really trying to enjoy this Colorado summer, because I really believe, guys, that this summer might be lazy in crypto, but the next 2 years is the opportunity to retire, right? If you guys missed 2017, if you missed 2021, do not miss 2024, 2025. Don't do it to yourselves. Position, start building your portfolio up, learn how to trade. This is the time. We want that financial freedom. Anyways, yes. So she knows how she's in swimming lessons. She knows how to swim. What I'm really excited to start with her is jujitsu. There's a great gym real close to us that does family sessions for jujitsu, and I really am really into that. I want my daughter to be strong. I want her to be able to defend herself, and some good friends of mine actually go to that gym. So amen to you, Jordan Stotts. And that's Profit. Yeah, man. Hey, there's the man, the myth, the legend, Scott himself in the chat. Good to see you, my brother. All right. So again, we're not being greedy here. We're just looking for another $100. That'll take our total ROI for the day to 200. And we'll be pretty happy with that. $200 profit, not bad for the day. And how do we do that, ladies and gentlemen? How do we make consistent money? We let our winners ride, and we cut our losers early. Okay, pretty simple. And here's the thing, right? Like, the market is not going to go up in a straight line. We're not going to go up in a straight line. We're going to go, the market goes up and down and up and down and up and down. We just want to identify the times when the higher probability is for it to continue going in the direction that we're trading in, and we want to avoid the times when that likelihood is low. Yes, this is Fair Desk. Yes. Profit says, I've built up the strategy over these last few years, so I have a couple accounts of like 30,000. I'm hoping to make the next level this next bull run. That's what's up, man. Let's do it. And if you want Profit, you've been around for a long time. I am into giving people the opportunity to be accountable, to showcase their skills. If you would like your own channel in our Discord to post your trades, I'm more than open to that. You can DM me in our Discord if that sounds like something you would enjoy. But I have found that publicly posting my trades, and now even publicly taking my trades here on stream, and even allowing people to copy trade me now, which you guys can do on Fairdesk, it keeps me accountable, right? It holds me accountable to what I'm doing, to it's not just, oh, okay, I'll just clock out early for the day. Like, no, people depend on me. They're watching for my signals, right? They, you know, if I make a mistake, I have to own it. I have to justify it. I have to explain why this mistake happened. So, and again, same thing. Flimp, fantastic trader. He's now a big money trader. Been in our community for a long time. Went through the course, built a system, and the dude's killing it, man. You guys can go check out his channel in our Discord. Flimp's Trades posts his signals for free, and the dude's a monster. Yes. Yeah, there is a good point in that too, Jordan, that it's not just my money. Here's the thing. That is true. I would say that on a day-to-day basis, I try not to think about that so much. And the reason why is this, right? For me, accountability is all about doing what you're supposed to do and doing the right thing and building up the systems that hold you to that higher standard, to hold yourself to a higher standard, and then not just to hold yourself to a higher standard, but to actually put realistic systems in place to keep you accountable to that statement. Like, I am going to act like a better person. Okay, well, you can say that. What systems are you going to put in place to hold you to that higher standard? With the trading, I do understand that, yes, you're absolutely right, that not only am I risking my money, I'm risking the money of those who are copy trading me. I try not to focus on that so much because I don't want to be paralyzed by fear. Okay? All I can do at the end of the day is trade the best that I can. Now, I've shown over the years that I'm a consistently profitable trader, which is good. But when you develop a strategy, when you trade in line with that strategy, it eliminates a lot of that fear or panic from your thoughts. You just do what you're supposed to do. You have the systems in place and you just trade effectively. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. The goal is to win more often than you lose. Okay, so this is pretty good. I do not want to be too greedy here. Again, what is the enemy? And we are at that auto VWAP resistance here. And a little bit overbought here. I don't want to be too crazy here. 5 minute time for, I think, you know what? I think this is totally fine. We shall see. I am using my indicators. I'm using ISISpot as my primary indicator here right now. And then I'm using just some other indicators that you guys can have access to. Auto VWAP, auto anchored VWAP. ISISpot is a modified version of Minx for day trading. And then I'm using CM Williams, VixFix, and PPO Laguerre, percent rank and bottoms. Like I said, on the stream, we're going to be showcasing different strategies, different ways of trading, combined with other levels of technical analysis. I just want to be able to show you guys all the different ways that you can trade. You guys will see the pros and cons of different strategies. You guys will see me do well on certain days. And since we're keeping track of everything that we're doing here, we're able to identify what went right, what went wrong, what do we like about certain strategies. And so you guys can sort of live vicariously through me, but you'll also, of course, be living vicariously if you're following me via copy trading. So the goal is to be consistently profitable. And when, depending on each strategy, when we're on the lower time frames, there's always going to have to be a level of discretion to what we do. On the daily time frames, the strategy that I use is my Pathways to Profit Breaking Bitcoin strategy. It looks like this, as you guys can see. Baseline, Minx, Parallax, Wadatar Explosion. I do like this Aurochs trade that Alex was talking about. I think I believe in this trade. So I think we're going to add this to I think we're going to add this to our moonshot watch list here. Let's see here. Prophet Bear says, speaking of no fear, how about we check out that new meme, Jesus coin? That's right. Yeah, I remember you wanting to check out the Jesus coin. We'll take a look at that. Jordan says, can you explain the copy trading thing just in case someone missed it? I did. I just want to know that if we use the copy feature, it's copying every ongoing trade and not just single trade. Or I can find it in the beginning. No. That's it's totally fine. So the way copy trading works is I have an amount of money in my copy trading account. You guys can't see it. I apologize. You will be able to see it if I go here, I believe. Yes. So you can see it sort of there on the right-hand side of the screen now. I started off with $5,000 in this account this morning. We're now at $5,118.42. Okay. And the way copy trading works is if you subscribe to me as a copy trader, which all you have to do is go over to copy trade. And then you'll just search for cracking, hit enter, and you'll see me right here, cracking crypto. And if you subscribe to me for copy trading, you have to put money into your copy trading account. All right. And then your account will take every trade that I take in my copy trading account. Your account will not take the trades that I take on my own on futures. Okay. Copy trading is different. All right. I have to take the trade on the copy trading. So there's intent. Whenever I take a copy trade, I know that other people are subscribing to that signal. And you will take the same position size relative to your capital that I am. So if I use 10% of my equity, so if I have $5,000 in my account and I take a $500 position size, let's say you have $1,000 in your account, you would take a $50 position size. Okay, so that's how the metrics work. You'll use the same percent of your equity for the same position size as I do, and then the trade will be opened and closed simultaneously in line with me. So that is how copy trading works. Anybody can sign up to be a copy trader. However, if you use my link, I will put you guys in the weekly drawing for the $100 giveaway. Ooh, pretty big sell here on Bitcoin here. Not a ton of volume though. Yeah, not a ton of volume. So we'll see here. Yeah. So again, look at the power of the auto VWAP here on the 1 minute. We went right above the value area on VWAP and now back down. Okay. And where was the big move? Where was the opportunity to accumulate for the big move? Purchasing under VWAP. I hope so, man. This is what I enjoy doing. I enjoy trading. I enjoy entertaining. I enjoy streaming. So the fact that I can combine all those together and help you guys, I'm very, very happy about it. And I'm thankful for Fairdesk. I contacted them and I said, all right, listen, I want to trade on your platform. And I want people to be able to copy trade me and I want them to be able to sign up with my link. What can you do for them? And they're like, all right, well, listen, give them 100K. They do all the deposit bonuses and we'll give them all VIP level 1. Okay. So you guys get VIP level 1 for signing up with the link, which means a reduction on your fees. Robbie White says, am I using margin? Yes, I've got it set to 20x. And the way I do risk management is I do not aim to lose more than 2% on 2% of my account on any trade. So the max drawdown for any individual position would be 2%. And since we strive for a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio, ideally we win 4% or we gain 4% to our account when we have a winning trade. So as long as we're able to win 50% of the time, we make money. The take profit will be different for each individual trade. So and again, one of the key concepts of getting big wins is allowing your winners to run, right? Cutting losses early Don't get emotional about it. Just if you see that a trade is a loser, get out of it, right? If you take a trade and realize that you have no idea why you're in the trade anymore, close it. Okay, that's what we do. But we will allow our winners to run. Okay, if we see that the trend is on our side, we have no problems moving our take profits and allowing that trend to really juice up. That's how you get big wins, right? You position early, you get in right, and 9 out of 10 times, guys, 9 out of 10 times, you just want to take your profits and move on. Okay, don't get greedy, take your profits. But every once in a while, there'll be something going on, and there'll be a bigger move happening, right? Like, BTC USDT on the daily, right? Like, look at these big daily moves, right? Could have snatched profits early here if you were watching a lower time frame chart, or you could have let that baby run. Thanks, Canyons. Robbie White says, when the market is going a certain direction, do I use different indicators? Yes. So what we're using right now, this is our day trading setup. And as I said at the very beginning of the stream, this is the system that we're going to be using. We're going to be using auto-anchored VWAP. We don't really need the Bollinger Bands. They're just there to help you guys visualize overextension in a different way. So what we're doing, the strategy here is to identify value areas. So we want to be buying when price is below the lower boundary of VWAP. So we'll hide Bollinger Band just so you can see that. So we want to be buying below the green line, and we typically want to be shorting above the red line. We're using a little bit of Fibonacci here to identify our take profit targets and market structure. And then in addition to that, we have 4 indicators down here that are helping us identify the strength or how overextended something is. Is it attractive to fade or trade the other direction? So we have ISISpot, which is my personal modification of our most popular private indicator, which is Minx. Hundreds of people in our group use that in their daily strategies every day. And then we have CM Williams VIX Fix, which is identifying strong oversold areas. And then we have CM Laguerre PPO, which is doing a very similar thing. It just also calls tops, whereas VIX Fix only calls bottoms. And the reason I have them jammed together is because when I see VIX Fix bars that are all the way up to the red or really high, that lets me know how strong that area is. Like, that's a really oversold area, and we're combining volume and a momentum oscillator to identify this. And ISISpot just lets me know generally really good trade signals, right? Again, ISISpot will usually be a little early. Sometimes it's right on time. So we want to use it with, we want confluence between what our indicators in this case are telling us. When we're day trading, we're using a bit of discretion. We're using the indicators, and we want to identify when the indicators give a signal in a good location. So here's a good example, right? We have a buy signal from ISISpot, and that occurs at a previous level of support. Okay. After we already had a big pump and a pullback down to resistance, testing it as support. So for that reason, this is relatively bullish. We have a good signal, triple bottom, and then a nice push. So just this signal right here, and looking to take profits the next time ISISpot went into overbought territory. Good trade. On the daily time frame, I utilize a strategy that looks like this. Right, I'm looking for big breakouts or continuations of trends or reversals within the trend. Strategy does all of that. And we have a variety of indicators and strategies that we'll be showcasing over the next few months. This one's good. So we now have a value area below 26,976. So let's see if price does meander down here about 0.1%, what kind of reaction we get from the Bitcoin markets. My newest bear indicator has been watching big corporations' woke commercials. You trying to train it, man? You trying to get it trained? Have I ever traded with the Oculus? You mean the like the VR headset? Yes. Yes, that is my that is my headset. I have not. I remember I was in San Francisco in 2019 for San Francisco Blockchain Week, and I had the opportunity. This gentleman gave me a demo on his Oculus at the time, where I was able to look at the charts and swipe between them and like look left and look right, just like I do use that. Like there's an Office Space app, right, where you can like put papers and documents and all that stuff and see them. I haven't actually used it to trade anything real. That sounds really fun, right? Have you ever done that? Does sound fun. Yeah. Can't use the Oculus more than 15 to 20 minutes. Played Resident Evil once for an hour and yeah, that would be fun to do. I could do the stream with the Oculus on and we'll see. That would be cool. I know there's like a way to plug in. There's a way to like stream what you're doing. I know that. I've seen other streamers with the Oculus on. That would be cool. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. That would be fun one day. I have the I've got the Oculus. I like playing Beat Saber on it. It's fun. It's good exercise, good energy. Other than that, it kind of just sits there. I'm not gonna lie. It was like one of those things that you get it and it's like fun for a while. Profit Bear, I realize that we have not looked at the Jesus coin yet. What is going on here, man? Okay. All right, so pull back to the 886. All right, so if this just, all right, so just the first thing I identify, price came back to the 886 on its first push up, pull back. Push up, pull back. 886 is going to be 1307. Yeah, watching one of those Jericho candles. Yeah, that would be crazy. So 1307 is a potential buy-in area. But I mean, here's the thing, like, Jesus is a meme coin, right? So like, let's go back and look at like, how did, I want to find this on Uniswap. Yeah, Pepe. Pump and then just kind of slow bleed out. We were saying that we kind of liked where Pepe was at, right? Like Pepe's pulled back like 70% here from the highs. Kind of back at this level of support. Worth a swing. What would that be? Like if we just went back to the 236 or the 382. That would be 24,233. So that's definitely an option. 83% trade from right here. Once the cheese but listen, honestly, all you need to do we watch for, right? So like we identify a level and your options are, okay, I can either buy at the level and then see what happens. What I prefer to do with crypto, since they're so momentum based, there's no reason like to buy here and then just hodl for dear life, right? I don't see the point in that. What we want to do is notice how when we have a big green daily candle, we have follow through, right? And it is attractive follow through. Okay, it's a sufficiently profitable follow through. Okay, we want to do the same thing. Just wait until the momentum's on your side. Right now, the bears are in control of the market. Wait and see how price reacts here. If you see price hang out here for quite a while, then maybe the idea to bid is more speculatively is good. If Jesus can walk on water, maybe Jesus coin can walk to hitting me with all the Jesus coin memes. I love it, dude. Yeah, that's what I would do. I'd wait to see what happens. Price down here at support 1319, very similar, like 1307 on Pepe, 1319 on Jesus coin, and just see what kind of follow through we can get. And we're waiting. We just want to wait for momentum. We just want to wait for some momentum to come in, because people ape into momentum. All right, people ape into momentum. So yeah, 886. So watching the 1319 level, this could be relatively interesting. I gave up my shib for Jesus. Way to turn from your sin. Yes, yes. Give up the evils of the evil dog coin and come into the light. All right, so here we have price going down below that value area on the 1 minute time frame. Let's see if we get a reaction. And there we go. Nothing crazy so far. And there we had some demand come in. Okay. Appreciate the likes, guys. I really do appreciate that. Guys, I'm going to be posting on Twitter today about my copy trade integration with Fairdesk. If you guys want to support me in my mission, then please do everything you can to propagate that around the interwebs. You guys can share that around, retweet it, like it, comment on the tweet. That really does help out. I'll also be making, of course, the official announcement in Discord today and on the rest of our socials, but Twitter and YouTube is where we have the biggest presence here. So We actually just got the ISIS bot buy signal here. So we are in deep oversold territory. Of course, we don't want to get too distracted on the 1 minute time frame. We want to keep in mind the bigger picture here. Here's the 5. Okay. Again, retreats to support here are totally fine. 26,944. That's essentially where we scooped up our position. Okay. Nothing to get too freaked out about. Yeah, worst case scenario, this was the profit taking area. And just goes to show you again the power of the auto VWAP, right? Like price going slightly above and right there. There was your opportunity for profit, and then a little mini swing failure pattern right there. But so far, just continuation of the downside. We'll see when this ends. You know what I might do? I probably could. Probably bring, yeah, this down just a little bit. There we go. I don't feel like there's any reason for it to be. I feel like I was overexposed there, just getting bleached out. Like severely bleached out. I think we gotta update our Twitch here quite a bit. If you have an absolute insane loss that affects all of us, will you dress like Blippi one stream? Sure. Yes, if I have an absolutely insane, staggering loss that makes everybody want to stop watching the stream, then yes, I will dress up like Blippi. I'm sure my daughter would love that. I mean, she does know who Blippi is, but we don't really let her watch TV like that, you know? Like, the only TV, like, she only watches maybe like an hour, maybe 2 if we got a lot going on per week. And we let her watch like National Geographic and Planet Earth. I'm just not into the whole like, yeah, like she can just watch Spidey and Friends and all that stuff, you know, that the other kids watch. Like, well, the other kids are, you know, I don't want her to be like the other kids. I want her to be like me. What do I do in my free time? I don't watch. I mean, I do like it. I do like a good anime. I'm not gonna lie, but it's got to be very particular, right? Like Attack on Titan or Death Note. You know, I'm just not really into like the anime just for anime's sake. It's not my thing. Thank you, brother. We got about 15 minutes left. So We've had a bit of a shift in structure here. Okay, no more lower highs. We've got higher lows and higher highs now. This would be a nice higher low, drive down below the value area. And then if that is the case, then this might be the drive we need to hit our take profit target here. 27,079. Good movement. So what we did, we got people shorting, like shorting support, and then we wrecked them. We grabbed their liquidations. I wouldn't be surprised to see price stop here and then pull back before pushing up, because this is a scam pump to grab liquidity. Trap all the late shorters. They're trapped now, and now they're being liquidated. Now, right now, the reason price is stopping right now, and the reason that happened so quickly, is because there were a lot of stop losses and it just took time for the engine to process all the liquidations. That's all that was. Yeah. So, I mean, just as predicted, right? That's exactly what we just said. I said I wouldn't be surprised if price stops here and pulls back before continuing forward. That's exactly what happened. Although this is a little, it's a little concerning. This does kind of suggest that the bears are in control. Although, I mean, we've had 3 drives down on the hourly, and we came down into a pretty strong level of support. So unless we get a market deviation, we should be good with longs in this area. I mean, even if back down to our entry point or even below, that should be fine. Yeah, I mean, we're not asking for much, right? We're just asking for 27,079. That's it. Ooh, this is a good song.
Driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time, ain't doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time, ain't doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright.
So what do we have here? I mean, we were right about the descending triangle break. And what was the, so that's what I kind of want to know this. So what was the most effective? How could we have measured this? The 382 or thanks for hanging, Profit Bear. Love you, brother. Let's no problem, Jordan. Appreciate you, man. Thank you guys so much for rocking with me this morning. We've only got about 8 minutes left in the stream. Yeah. So now new low. Still in this value area. This is fine. Pretty relentless. Like, again, nice rally off the bottom. And now we're just seeing, I mean, multiple things could happen here. Either establishing a higher low, sweep, or complete breakdown. We just need 2 of those things. We have a 2 out of 3 EV. You know it, man. So if there are 3 options and 2 of them make us money, then that's good EV. You could, of course, plot the probabilities of each of that happening, but you're going to need a lot more computing power than I currently have, because you'd need base, like, the more access to information that you have, the better. But you could essentially, I think the easiest, and this is what I ultimately what I'm interested in building. You know, it's a signal is one thing, but what makes a successful trader? The ability to utilize those signals with his own level of discretion and proper risk management, right? So what's more helpful is more than just the signal, is identifying what, based on current price action, market structure, and historical and historicity. So when the market has looked very similar prior to this, what is the probability that it will go up or go down? And by what degree of magnitude, what degree of force? I think that's the killer app right there. Yeah. SPY still pumping. Like the SPY is so strong today. Just continuing to rally, continuing to pushing up above, very, very close to our current high. So we should see, again, should be good. Bitcoin should give us some follow through, but it's not. It's just consolidating in this range. It's all right. Patience is a virtue, and not all trades are going to work out exactly the way we want them or on the time frame that we want them. All we can do is make the correct action and wait. Little bit of regular bullish divergence coming in here now, which I do like. Okay, regular bullish divergence. Price making a lower low. Oscillator making a higher low. And we're in the value area. So I do like this. I believe in this. And then it just dumps. About 4 minutes left on the stream, guys. Did anybody have any last questions before we start heading for the door? There we go. Told you guys I believed in this one. I want to thank Mr. Lucky Boss for the follow over there on Twitch and me, Genta Urbana, for the subscription on YouTube. Thank you guys so much. Welcome to the family. All right. Just a couple more minutes, guys. See what kind of reaction we get from BTC here. This is pretty decent. Like I said, I do believe I believe in this. A bit of regular bullish divergence. In that 1 minute value area. Again, don't want to get too tunnel visioned. We did come down to the very tip top of that value area on the 5 minute. We usually find the most value in sweeps. Okay. So no tunnel vision. Patience is good. Spy breaking out. All right, guys. I want to thank you guys for joining me today for today's long stream. I hope you guys enjoy the new format. I hope you guys enjoy the live trading. Pretty good so far. So our results for the day, up about $100, 2 wins, 2 losses. Currently have a position open right now that's in profit. One of these trades we shouldn't have taken as a loss. We flubbed the trade, just kind of button error, manual error, user error on the platform. That's totally fine, guys. Don't forget, if you guys have not already, you guys can go to Fairdesk, sign up with my link in the description. You guys can copy trade me. If you sign up with my link, I will put you in the drawing to win $100 every single week. You do not have to copy trade me for that to happen. If you do want to copy trade me, you do have to put funds in your copy trading account. I will be making a video on that here pretty shortly. And I will be doing a push on Twitter today with the link. So if you guys want to support the channel and support everything that you're doing, you guys can retweet that, comment on it. Highly appreciate that. If you guys have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comment section down below after the show. Again, Fairdesk link down in the description, link to our free guide, The 5 Mistakes Holding You Back from Profitable Trading, as well as a link to the Kraken Cryptocurrency Premium Trading Group, as well as anything else you could possibly need below. We will be back tomorrow morning, relatively early, between 8 and 8:30 Mountain Standard Time, for another episode of the Breaking Bitcoin Market Update, guys. Trade safely, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.